Forces businesses, daycares, and churches to close their doors. We are forced to find new ways to give back and volunteer. New York Times bestselling author Gretchen Rubin joins us with tips on how to help your community during this time of crisis. It's part of our partnership with Gretchen Rubin and her award-winning podcast, Happier. Good morning to you, Gretchen. And before you get started, I have to share this with you and the audience. Patty Riccadella, who works here with us, is at home out of an abundance of caution, self-isolation. And she just posted this. It's like Vegas at my house. We're losing money by the minute. Cocktails are acceptable at any hour, and nobody knows what time it is. I so love this. So you're in a position to help. What are some of the things that we can do right now? I hope Patty's listening if she's not in bed.
Well, there's a lot of things we can do. One thing we can do, if we can, is to donate blood. The United States is facing a severe blood shortage, and so if you can give blood, that's great. If you can give to homeless shelters, food banks, Meals on Wheels, that's great too.
If you don't feel comfortable leaving the house, go ahead, Anthony.
No, I was just going to say, Gretchen, if you want to volunteer for something to help some way, other than like giving blood, are there ways to do that from home?
Absolutely. One thing you can do is do virtual babysitting for parents who need a break or parents who need to get work done. You can do virtual babysitting depending on the age of the child. So you could read a story, you could play Simon Says, you could have them do show and tell for you, you could have them do a performance for you to keep them busy so that adults can do what they need to do. Also, Points of Light is a huge volunteer organization, and they have a clearinghouse of ideas, some of which you can do from home, like reaching out to seniors who are isolated or giving counseling by text.
So many people, Gretchen, applied for unemployment in the past 2 weeks. It's in the millions. Those people are financially struggling, but one of the ways to actually feel better about what you're doing and also your time is to volunteer. If you can't give money, what can they do to kind of recharge themselves during this very strange and painful time in their lives?
Well, one thing, if it's possible, is to do errands for others who can't do errands, whether that's, an older person or a healthcare worker that can't do it, walk someone's dog, pick up their medication. Perhaps you are in a neighborhood that has a neighborhood social networking site. You could set up a helpline so that someone who gets injured, someone who is out working, needs an errand done, you could help make that match happen. And one thing that we can all do is when we're out doing our very responsible, socially, distanced walking, is we can just smile at each other and try to create an environment of warmth and support at a time when we're physically distanced, but we don't have to be socially distanced.
I like that.
That's the best advice ever, Gretchen, honestly, because we walk around, we're all feeling so tense. A smile never, ever hurts, ever.
That is
Never
true.
hurts.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Gretchen, thank you very much.